I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Pass to Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Now Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him. And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Now here's Fox. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes is going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Screen by Durant. Launches a three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
And he's good on the second. Now Harden, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Bridges. Pulls it. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Claxton. Here's O'Neal. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good. Durant with the finish. Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Hey, rejected by Capella. Fox outside. Screen by Bridges. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Bridges has got 6.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's Harden. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Barnes. Bridges outside. Oh, stolen by Harden. Oh, deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Porter. Back to Barnes. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Putting Fox into pick and roll action, always a good idea.
Outside Durant. Porter pulls it in.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Fox outside to the middle. Here's Capella. The shake. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Brooklyn trailing. Inside. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Pass to Barnes. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Fox. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Pass to Claxton. Outside Harden. 5 to shoot. Back to Claxton. Monk with a steal. To the wing, right side. Back to Noel. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, what's better than Nerlens Noel playing with force on the interior? What a big reason he's earned this trip to the line.
So the Nets making a switch here. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision, and that's a smart decision.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Really left him alone that time. Richards got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
They get the rebound. Pass to Durant. For 3. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
You allow Kevin Durant space from 3, he will make you pay.
And here's Batum. Now here's Monk. Noel the screen. Fades away. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
It's good on the putback.
You can make the case that Russell Westbrook is the best rebounding point guard in the NBA. His willingness to get offensive boards, oh, yes, sir, that's part of his game.
Stolen by Bridges. Outside Durant. There's a screen. Over Wall. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Durant. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Back to Adams. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Adams got his first 2 points of the night.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
To the inside. Here's Noel. Back to Monk. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. From about 19. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Adams has gotten his second bucket.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Batum outside. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's stolen by Noel. Right side Monk. The baseline J is on the way. Batum's shot is off.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Durant for three. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 13.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
26.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Hawks leading. And here's Fox. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That one's off.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Capella. Outside Porter. And here's Bridges. Pounded by Westbrook. Here's Porter. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity. Bridges outside. Now Jones. He's guarded by Bridges. Bridges outside. Pass to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Hey, rejected by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Three-pointer, Bridges. Another three for Atlanta.
What we've seen is Miles Bridges turn himself into a versatile, dangerous offensive weapon. 20 points a night? Oh, give him that.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Harden with it. The kick to Durant. From the arc. That shot off.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Just 2 to shoot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Bridges has got 7 points for the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
It's stolen by Barnes. And so it's Atlanta with it. Now Barnes. 6 points for him. Out to the right wing. Here's Capella. Up and in on the layup. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Porter. The rebound by the Nets. Down low. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Bridges. Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Harden. And that one's long.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Harden. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Pure from three-point range.
You can see that the team relies on Kevin Durant to be consistently productive, and he is delivering.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And he comes up with a bucket. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Harden can't hit. Here's Fox. The rebound by the Nets. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. Harden fires away from outside.
Yeah, the length of Capella really showing on that play. He has excellent timing when it comes to contesting shots.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 14. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, the remarkable timing of KD, sensing precisely when to cut in the pick and roll action.
Here's Bridges. Fox outside. Hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
It's deflected. Outside Durant. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Here's Barnes. Tipped. They get it back. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Inside. Porter with the steal. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Outside Durant. Richardson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Barnes in the post. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And stolen by Bridges. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, how about the outstanding defense from Miles Bridges? Uses his length and timing to come up with that steal.
O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Outside Harden. There's the three. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they recover it. Fox with the ball. Harden picks him up. To the inside. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Pass to Durant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Barnes, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Harden. Got a hand on it. Fox outside. We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Miles Bridges.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The deep three from Durant. The rebound by the Hawks. And here's Barnes. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up.
I was on the road when I found out my uncle. I lost a lot of sleep, I know we should've talked more. I worked so hard, I can't forget.